guys, Lindsay here. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a 13 tips on what you can use in everyday life. I think some that I kept are very useful. This first one is going to be really useful because it's going to save your fingernails, girls. So you know those key rings that are impossible to get things on? Well, instead of using your fingernails, use a paperclip remover, which I think is really smart because you don't want to break a nail or something, so instead use a paperclip remover. Second one I'm going to use a lot because I hate doing this, but use a dustpan and put it in your sink. So if you need to fill up a bucket, you'll turn on the sink and it'll go through the dustpan handle down into the bucket. I'm going to use that a lot because I remember getting frustrated a lot when I had to fill up the bucket, and so now you have a hack to do it with. Next one is for wrapping presents. So for Christmas or somebody's birthday that's on June 5th who's turning 16. I don't know who that could be, but use a cut open toilet paper roll and put it around your wrapping paper when you're done, instead of having it roll around or just look very messy and when you want to make it look nice. I think that's a good tip to use because I hate when you accidentally drop it and it rolls out onto the floor. So I'll be using that during Christmas or a birthday. I don't know whose birthday will be on June 5th, but go wrap their presents and stuff. So the fifth one is if you have a kid or if you yourself fall out of bed a lot, use a pool noodle. So put it on both sides of your beds and then cover it with fitting sheet. So now you don't have an excuse to fall out of bed anymore because it will keep you right into where you need to be. This one everyone should know, as flip-flops like to break a lot. Use a bread clip on the bottom of your shoe and it shouldn't pop out or anything. I think that's a good tip for anyone who likes flip-flops because I know they like to break a lot. So use a paper, or not a paper clip, a bread clip to keep it intact. So that's a good one. So this one is for residue on your shower. So if you have residue on your shower, you should get a baggie and fill it with vinegar and wrap it around the shower head. Then leave it overnight and then it should clean everything out. And then you'll have a good shower to wash your hair in and all that. So this one's for cooking. So for me or anyone else, use a clothes hanger to hang onto your cabinet, whatever it's called, handle, and then clip your cookbook to it. So instead of looking over your arm to read it, you can look in front of you because it'll be right there. I think I'm going to use that a lot because I hate having to be what's the next step or something. Just put it in front of you. I think that's the best way to do it. So the next one is to use a keychain to carry your groceries up. So if you're in an apartment, put this the bags onto the keychain and then carry it up to your thing. The next one is if your fly keeps falling down. So what it says for your fly to fall down, if your fly falls down, is to put a key ring on the zipper and slip it over the button when you put your pants on. So then your pants won't unzip because they'll be around the button. So the next hack is to, instead of burning yourself, light a stick of spaghetti and light the wick with that. I think it'll take longer for the spaghetti to burn down. That's why they want you to use it. I would use it because I usually don't like when the thing burns down and then you somehow burn yourself. So I guess I would use that anyway. The next one is for you iced coffee drinkers, which I don't get because hot coffee is the best. But it's up to you, like I said. Fill a ice tray with coffee and put it in the freezer. That way, so instead of having regular ice and it being watered down into your drink, you should just fill up the ice cubes and freeze them, and then put them in your coffee. So when it melts, it's still coffee. So I think that's a really cool one to use for you iced coffee drinkers. I would use it for my tea. I saw one the other day where they used it for their tea, which I think is a good idea. So this one's for any music lovers. Get a wall tack, toilet paper roll, and then your phone. Put it into the toilet paper roll and put your phone aside and use the wall tacks as the legs. And then you have yourself a phone speaker, which I think is amazing because I like listening to loud music, so that would be very helpful. The next one and the very last one is to use a sponge as an ice pack. Basically, freeze the sponge in a baggie in your freezer. And so when it melts, it can't melt because it's a sponge, so it'll just soak into the sponge, which I think is amazing. I hate when the water drips into the bag and then it leaks later. This wouldn't, so I would use this a lot. So that's all I have, but thank you for watching this video, and comment down below what you want me to do. Please subscribe. I am very desperate for subscribers. And click the notification bell so you know when I'm making a video, which is every Wednesday, but I'll be filming on like Monday or Sunday or Monday because I have enough time to edit. So thank you for watching. I love you all, and see you next Wednesday. Bye.